here in sunny Glasgow. Got 2 hours and 20 minutes on the canal. Longest I've ran in a long time. Longest time on feet run probably in about 3 years, so this will be fun. Got my gels packed, got a Morton 320 on the bike, so hopefully not going to run out of fuel. Plan will be just run easy for about 72.5 minutes, turn around, usually come back a bit quicker, but it's actually not that warm, so I'm going to get going and I'll talk a bit more when we get on the canal. Made it onto the canal, just over 2 miles in. Feeling good so far, but main thing about these long runs is just relaxing those first few miles. If you get carried away and start running 6:10s early on, it's going to be a lot harder than you want it to be. I don't actually look at my pace or my splits when I'm running. I just like to run the feel, get a bit of a surprise when I finish. But this feels fine. As I said before the start, 2 hours and 20 minutes today. Just sort of time on feet, easy-ish. Not going to jog. I imagine I'll average somewhere around 6:30s. The goal of doing this when I'm not in marathon block is so that when I get to the marathon block I can start increasing the pace, and actually the volume's already there, so you're not trying to increase everything at the same time. We can just jump into 35k, even 40k long runs close to marathon effort, and they're not a massive shock to the system because I've already got a few weeks of that time on feet work. It's been 2 weeks now since the Wrexham 10k, which I made a video about, and actually trainings went really well. Probably couldn't have went much better in the past 14 days. Hopefully that race that wasn't as quick as I wanted just sort of refocused me towards bigger goals at the end of the year. Half marathon in 3 weeks, Valencia marathon in 15 weeks. Anyway, I'm going to get a few more miles ticked off, and hopefully when I cut to me talking again I'm still looking this good. Gel, SIS cherry flavor, about 8 miles into the run. Would usually have my first gel a bit earlier than this, but I'm not as strict about my fueling on an easier long run as I would be in, say, a marathon or a marathon pace session. Fueling at this sort of pace, it's more about that recovery. I did quite a big session on Friday, 15 miles of work. Today is now Sunday, and I'll have another session on Tuesday. So I just want to be recovering from these I'll also feel a bit better for the rest of the day if I keep my carb stores stocked up, and nobody wants to feel crap on a Sunday afternoon, especially when the Olympics is on. Don't want to be falling asleep on the couch before the 1500 metre semis. The good stuff, Morton 320, hydration and carbs in one. Just past halfway, and just after 11 miles. 11 miles was 72 minutes. I turned about 72:30, but I've just realised that I've been running with the wind in my back for the last 11 miles. So 72:30 may have been a bit ambitious. Maybe stop to walk back to the flat. I'm just going to try and get through the next half an hour without any issues. I'm getting pretty sweaty, but nipple plasters are still intact, so we're all good. Just giving it the last half an hour now. I feel like no matter what I do, pace and effort wise, after about an hour and 50 minutes, everything starts to feel a bit worse. Wind definitely isn't helping, but I feel like I'm running faster than I was in the first half. We'll see when I get back and look at the splits, but getting it done, half an hour to go, we're going to make it, I think. Last 20 minutes, not even just over 15. Well into the last 3 miles. Actually, feeling a little better than I had 15 minutes ago. You start to know you're home. Think about the milkshake after it. Going well. Interested to see these splits at the end. Don't know why. 2 hours 28 and a half minutes. On pace, 6:18s. Nice. Nipple plaster check. 2 for 2. Nice. Lovely. It's going to be too hot. That's good coffee to be fair. Run done, lunch done, decaf coffee done. Wouldn't usually drink a decaf, but I think I'm on the nap schedule today. The run ended up being pretty good actually. It was a bit of a bad patch, about 17 miles that lasted for about 10 minutes, but actually in the end it was pretty relaxed. Splits were good, negative split. Strava only gave me 10 miles an hour on the wind, but I think it was a bit more than that. On the way back, straight into the wind for 11 miles. But getting stronger, definitely getting stronger. I had a full bottle of Morton 320 and 2 SIS gels, which is this many carbs, I don't know right now. I'll Google it. Well yeah, things are looking up. Everything's progressing the way I would like it to. Things are starting to feel easier, getting quicker, and that's all you can ask for. 15 weeks out from a marathon. I had only done one session by this point last year, and I'm targeting the same marathon, so no complaints. Looking forward to racing in 3 weeks time in Ireland, and actually this Friday, so 5 days from now, we're heading out to Paris to watch the Olympic marathon. So subscribe and you'll see a video from that. That should be fun. Going to support Phil and Emil, who I've spent a lot of time in Kenya with. Good pals. Hopefully they agree or that'll be awkward, but it'll be good.
Beth.